fellow book lovers, welcome back to the Bibliovert channel. My name is Jacqueline. So for this week's video, I thought I would take you along with me as I did my December spreads in my 2021 reading bullet journal. So this year's theme is dark academia, and it has been one that I have really enjoyed. It wasn't until the second half of the year that I started including pictures that I found off of Pinterest on my monthly spreads, but it's something that I really enjoy, and I think that it adds a lot to the aesthetic. I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite sad that this is the last of my dark academia spreads that I'm going to be doing. However, I am really excited for my 2022 reading bullet journal because it is completely different from what I've done this year, and I think it's gonna be really fun. For this month's spread, I really wanted to pick out different images that really embodied what my ideal holiday season and December looks like. Unfortunately, it's not going to snow very often in Nashville. However, every single time I look at these pictures, it just brought me so much joy, so I had a really good time putting the spread together. So as you may know, if you've watched any of my previous bullet journal videos, I do not follow a TBR or to be read list. Instead, I am a mood reader, and every single time I make a list, I just end up going completely against it. So I have found that the best thing for me to do is just have an empty page ready to be filled with the different books that I read throughout the month. So far this year, I've really followed the same formula for every monthly spreads that I do, and that's the first page being kind of like the month spread, the second one is my books read page, the third one is my days read in that certain month, and then the last page is for my monthly stats as well as what the favorite book of the month was. I've really enjoyed having each month be consistent and kind of having the same formula for each month, and I was absolutely inspired by Journal with Chloe, so please go check out her channel because it's absolutely amazing. But I am rethinking how I'm going to be doing my 2022 reading bullet journal, so we'll see if anything changes, but I have really enjoyed this so far this year. So what you don't see in these videos are my pages dedicated to each book that I've read, and that includes my notes on the book, all of my thoughts, my star rating, how many pages it has, everything like that. I can easily forget how I feel about a book, so it's been super helpful for me to kind of get all of my thoughts on a page and then also be able to reference it if someone asks, oh hey, what did you think about that book? It's kind of nice to be able to go back and reread it. So it's not just kind of back-to-back monthly spreads, but instead there are my notes on each book that I read that month in between my monthly spreads, if that makes any sense. one note that I do want to make is that I have had 2 bullet journals this year for my reading bullet journal. The first one that I had was from Notebook Therapy, and the second one is this blackout journal from Archer and Olive. While I have enjoyed both of them, I have decided to stick with Archer and Olive for my 2022 reading bullet journal, and the reason why is just because the shipping was a little bit faster between those 2 options, and so it was a little bit more convenient to just go ahead and get the Archer and Olive. But I have also decided to go back to using the white pages, and even though I've enjoyed using the blackout journal, I think I was just maybe a little bit stifled in my creativity and having to rely on paper and images to bring in color, because I didn't really want to use a wide variety of metallic pens just because of the dark academia aesthetic that I was going for. So that is certainly something that I'm looking forward to in 2022, is using white pages with my Archer and Olive journal. But that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a fantastic week. Happy reading, and I'll see you next time.